Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bay Area Drama Company's presentation of Greater Than. The runtime for the show is an hour and 45 minutes. There is no intermission. Please silence your mobile phones and put them away for the duration of the show. The glowing screen of a mobile phone in the dark theater can be very distracting to the people around you. No food or beverages are allowed inside the theater except for bottled water. There are 4 exits to the theater, 2 in the rear and 2 on the sides. Please use the side doors only in an emergency. This play contains scenes depicting sexual assault which may be triggering to survivors. You may choose to reseat yourself in any available aisle seat or leave the theater at any time. If you need, please ask our staff for assistance. Flash photography is not permitted. And now, Bay Area Drama Company presents Greater Than.
That actually happened. How's DJ?
Busy as usual, traveling. This new job of his keeps him on the road a lot.
Why did he take up this new job? He was doing so well at GE.
Bhagwan Jani, he said he wanted to join a young company. Very Javani Buteno.
He's not that old.
He's 55. It's like a midlife crisis.
You sit, I'll clean up.
Neil goes to college and we become empty nesters. This should be the time to rekindle that romance, you know. Instead, what does Marsha do? Takes up a job with a company that keeps him on the road all the time. Young company join karni thi. But you see, he's not getting any younger. Being with all these bright young people might keep his mind in top gear, but chassis to weak hai. Can't stand the stress. घर आके गाड़ी गैराज में देनी पड़ती. All weekend it is yoga classes and massage parlors.
Sumiti, you should give him massages. Builds intimacy.
Intimacy? Not a chance. I've told him. No sex till he's here for a week at a stretch at least. ये weekend के weekend नहीं चलेगा. I'm not that easy. Anyway, that was 2 months ago. I'm regretting it now.
What, Sumiti?
No, I'm fine. Sex is overrated anyway. I prefer Netflix. It can keep going for hours and I don't have to wash afterwards.
You're hilarious, you know that.
I'm serious. Netflix and I just made for each other. I think I finished everything that was worth watching. Now I'm rewatching the good ones.
So that's what you're spending the best years of your life on, Netflix.
I wish. Things at work have been very busy. Post-merger integration is all I seem to be doing nowadays.
The market seems to love surpasses acquisition strategy.
That may be, but behind the scenes, it's us minions in HR who are toiling away to integrate these acquisitions.
You're no minion.
You run business HR for the largest division of a Fortune 500 company.
I'm a minion, a slave to my phone and my laptop. Good thing Netflix has a pause button. You want to talk about useful inventions? The pause button is right up there. Along with the antibiotics and the vibrator. Enough about me. Let's talk about you. Your life is so much more exciting. Tell me, why did you break up with the last guy?
Who, Daniel?
Oh, the one after that, the Turkish fellow.
Oh, Devrin. We didn't break up, we just didn't take it forward.
I see. What's the difference?
I guess it's the expectation setting. Neither of us was looking for anything long term. We were just seeing where it goes.
And it wasn't going anywhere.
Nah. So when I stopped calling him and stopped returning his calls, he got the hint.
Ghosting. What? Neil told me.
I hope Neil is doing something better with his time at college.
But what a waste, now. Spend all that time with someone and then break up over missed calls.
I told you, it wasn't a breakup.
At least was the sex good?
Sumidhi,
What? Why?
you're my big sister.
So I'm not supposed to ask you about your sex life.
You are supposed to convince me to get married and settle down, not ask me if the sex was good.
Convince you? I gave up trying to convince you a long time ago. Nobody can get you to do something you don't want to. Even Papa couldn't.
He sure tried.
When we first came to this country and you started school, you'd give him a heart attack every other day. The clothes you wore, the kids you hung out with, and your fights, Babare. By the time you graduated, he'd lost all his hair.
But he knew I loved him the most. Fiercely.
That you did. And you were his pet. Bless his soul.
I miss him, Dee. Miss them both.
Me too. Papa so wanted you to have a career, do something, be someone. I think he'd be very proud.
Mom never gave up hoping that I'd give her some grandkids though.
Listen to me. Abhi bhi waqt hai. Your biological clock doesn't have much chabi left. It's going to stop ticking pretty soon.
I'm fine, thank you.
So bol ke to dekh, in 1 week I'll line up some handsome eligible Indian men for you.
You mean pot-bellied, balding Indian men who've done nothing but technology their whole adult life?
You prefer younger men?
Stop it, Sumidhi.
Nothing wrong with that. I prefer them young too.
I'm fine. I'm happy. I'm not getting married. I like my life the way it is.
Are you playing the field at your age?
Yes, and I know you don't approve, so can we just let it go?
Hello, you brought up the topic of marriage, not me.
To stop you from asking me about my sex life.
I'm just concerned about you, baby. Who's going to look after you after I'm gone?
You are not going anywhere. And I've told you, I'm going to die before you anyway. All this drinking and promiscuity.
Nonsense. Look at you. Picture of health. Your crazy lifestyle seems to be working for you. Plus, I have 10 years on you.
You're fine. Now please, can we talk about something a little less morbid? Anything interesting happening at work?
I'm in HR. Something interesting is happening all the time. Like today, this woman in engineering comes to me with a complaint. Apparently, this Indian contractor she works with was constantly looking at her chest, even while she was talking directly to me.
Chest. You mean boobs?
She said chest.
Okay.
Then what? I don't have time to open up a sexual harassment investigation about every stupid thing. She's this big woman with a forceful personality. And this Indian contractor, probably a scrawny 5 foot nothing from Andhra Pradesh with a really long name.
Such profiling, Dee, of your own people.
I love my people, huh? But such to such hai. Can't deny the truth.
I'm dying to know. What happened next?
So I told her, look, he's probably too scared to make eye contact with you. You should try to put him at ease. Be friendly.
Seriously? What did she say?
She nodded and said that sometimes she could come across as a little intimidating, but only to people who don't know her too well. So I said, then get to know him a little better. She thanked me for my advice and went back to her cube.
That's it? Problem solved. Brilliant.
Of course not. In my experience, boob starers don't change. It's like a disease, you know. She'll be back in my office next week. Pity. I'll have to tell the vendor to replace the contractor, which means that he'll be sent back to India. Poor guy. Probably dreamt of coming to America to make a life for himself, and now, foiled by big boobs.
Why do you need Netflix, Dee? There seems to be plenty of comedy at work.
Oh, and this other thing happened. You'll find it interesting. A report on gender pay came out this week. Surpass was one of the tech companies that participated in the survey. Mercer presented the results to my boss and his staff.
What were the findings?
Bottom line, women are underpaid by a wide margin, but we knew that.
I've looked at this data myself, Sumit. If you control for job responsibility, education, and experience, the difference in pay is just 4%. That doesn't qualify as systemic discrimination.
If you control for job responsibility, obviously the difference is going to come down.
What's wrong with that? There are more men in executive positions, so the average pay for men is going to be higher.
But isn't that the problem? Why don't we have as many women in executive positions?
Many reasons. Women tend to take a break to have kids. That gets them off the career track. They may be less willing to travel on business. In tech, it could be that not enough women are choosing STEM as a discipline.
Ah, so it's their fault that women don't get promoted. Not that men make the rules and systematically discriminate against women. Give them lower raises, hire them at low salaries, no?
You get what you negotiate. If you aren't willing to drive a hard bargain, then don't complain about it later.
And that's the fault of women too.
Sunidhi, I know what it's like to be in a man's world, alright? I started a company, raised 3 rounds of capital. You think I don't know what the score is? What percent of VC money goes to women founders? 2%. Now I'm a partner at a VC firm. What percent of investing partners at VC firms are female? 7%. So I know what it's like. The bro culture that excludes women. The body language that says, is she smart enough or is she just here for the optics? The way to handle this crap is to ignore it, not whine about discrimination. Focus, excel at your job. And if anyone treats you like a pushover because you're a woman, then hit them back so fucking hard that they never mess with you again.
I know you are like that, Roma. You always have been. But all women are not like you.
Well, they should be. Don't just wait for something to be handed to you. Grab it with both hands. Like this woman, Jennifer Johnson. Kick-ass woman. Smart, go-getter. She's pitching her company to us next week. Her first startup failed, but she's not giving up. I've decided I'm going to fund her company.
Good for her. But my dear, Jennifer Johnson and you are exceptional women that thrive in a business world where the rules are made by men. Most women are just getting by. Take your own sister, for example. While this gender pay survey data was being analyzed last week, I was accidentally sent a file with the salary data of all the VPs in the company.
Really?
It should have been anonymized, but it wasn't.
That was a royal fuck up.
Do you know what I learned? I learned that my pay is in the bottom quartile of my VPs in the company. And my male counterparts in HR, all but one, were in the top half.
But that's absurd. You run business HR for the largest division.
I know, but I have no idea why this is.
Well, this is wrong. You have to take it up with your boss.
I should, shouldn't I? But he's a nice guy, and I don't want to spoil my relationship with him over this.
He can't be that nice. He knows he's underpaying you and he's done nothing to fix it.
He's probably tried. He doesn't get a huge budget for raises, you know.
Stop making excuses for him. Get on his calendar and demand that he give you a raise.
I'll have to tell him about the rogue comp sheet.
That's not your fault that you saw it.
Yeah, and the guy who sent me the file is probably going to get fired anyway.
Forget about him. Make an appointment with your boss.
I'll think about it.
No, you have to promise me that you'll do it.
Let's watch Netflix.
First, promise me that you will call your boss and get on his
Acha
calendar.
Baba, I promise. Bas, now let's watch The Crown. You like it.
What's it about?
It's about Queen Elizabeth. Us Indians, we are still obsessed with British royalty.
I'm Indian. I'm not.
You're not Indian. Came here when you were a kid. Don't like aloo paratha, Bollywood music.
Make you feel like you belong to me. Yeah, I did not give you everything that a woman possibly can. Honey, you know I did. But each time I tell myself that when I think I've had enough, but when I'm gonna show you, baby, that a woman can be tough. I want you to come on, and take it. Take another little piece of the heart now, baby. Take another little bit of the heart now, yeah.
To wrap it up, we think that blended health smoothies will dominate the most profitable niche in the meal kit delivery industry, a $20 billion industry in the making. We're looking for an investor who can help us get there, and we would love it if Concentric was that investor. Questions, comments?
Let's get the lights up.
Great presentation, Jennifer.
Thank you.
But meal kit delivery is a crowded market. Everyone's competing for the same eyeballs. How will you hold your consumers' attention long enough to get them to try your service?
Thanks, Roma. Great question. Your concern is completely valid. This is a competitive industry, and we don't want to burn through our capital acquiring customers at higher and higher customer acquisition costs. Luckily, we won't have to. Our limited trials tell us that Facebook is particularly effective at reaching our target audience. Smoothie consumers tend to be young urbanites, typically single or couples without kids. These people have busy lives, but they somehow still have enough time for Facebook.
I'm one of those people.
So am I. But in your case or mine, it's part of the job, right? Or at least that's what I tell myself.
I don't know. If I wasn't an investor and consumer, would I be on Facebook any less? At some point, that drip, drip, drip of dopamine becomes addictive.
I hear you. You're not on Facebook, are you, Ash?
No, Twitter works best for me.
Ash writes on technology and entrepreneurship. Very influential, huge following. Makes all our jobs easier.
Of course. I think I may have read everything you've ever written. It just makes sense to me.
I'm glad.
And I'm thrilled I got to meet you. I wasn't expecting it really, given that you're a tech investor and we're a consumer company.
Well, there's no such thing as a non-tech business.
That's true.
And I like what you've been doing with technology in your supply chain. It's quite clever.
Thank you.
but I am not entirely sold by your CAC numbers.
Oh, anything specific I can drill down into? I have all the numbers here on my laptop.
Well, unfortunately, I have another meeting. Why don't you send us your data, and I'll get back to you if I have any questions.
Sure thing. I have both your emails, so expect it in your inboxes by 3 p.m. today.
Good. Anything else, Roma?
Yeah, that's it. Terrific meeting, Jen. Thank you so much for coming in.
Absolutely. Thanks for the meeting, Roma. Ash, it was such a pleasure meeting you.
Likewise.
I'll catch up with you Monday.
Great. Which way to the ladies?
Go out this way, take a left, another left down the hallway.
Great, thanks.
So, what did you think?
Oh, I don't know. Meal kit delivery is so beaten to death. Low scalability, market of questionable size.
They do have some early traction. Maybe this is the way to build a scale business. Start in a segment where CACs are low and loyalty is high.
Maybe. And she does have a certain spark to her.
She does, doesn't she? Frankly, I wouldn't even have made this investment or considered it if it wasn't for her.
Excuse me for a minute.
Of course.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Great presentation.
Thanks, Ash. It was such a pleasure meeting you. I hope the data I'm sending you can address your issues about the marketing costs.
Well, I hope so. How big is the spreadsheet?
It's big, about 10 worksheets.
Well, I have to confess, deciphering someone else's spreadsheet logic can be a pain, and if it's that big...
Totally understand. How can I make it easier? Could I send you just the charts?
No, that would be pointless. I need to understand the underlying assumptions.
Right. Here's a thought. How about I just walk you through the spreadsheet?
Well, unfortunately, I have a lot going on at the office the next few days. I don't know if I'll be able to find the time.
What about after work? Or over the weekend? It'll just take an hour. For the price of a latte?
That might work. I'm out of town over the weekend. Maybe Friday evening?
Yeah, terrific.
There's a cafe near my place in the city. I'll have my assistant send you the address.
Great. Thanks, Ash.
You bet.
So where's your head on this, Ash? Thumbs up, thumbs down? Should I bring it up to the investment committee?
Ref checks?
All terrific. Come on, Ash. You've usually made up your mind halfway through the pitch.
I'm favorably inclined.
Uh-huh.
But I need to sleep on it.
Fair enough.
I'll let you know on Monday.
All right.
Are we meeting the lawyers here?
I think so.
We were just wrapping up.
Ash, where are we with Renner? He's been sitting on the fence for 2 months now.
I'm meeting Greg over the weekend. Don't worry, he'll join.
Greg Renner? Hilltop Ventures?
Well, he's at EdgeCap now. You know him?
Yeah, he did my Series B when he was at Marin. Left for Hilltop almost immediately after. We lost touch. Good investor.
We think so too, and if all goes well, he'll be coming on board as general partner for consumer.
Terrific. Good guy. All right, I'll catch up with you Monday, Ash. Have a good weekend, guys.
You too. Monday.
How is she doing?
Not bad.
She's been with us, 2 years now?
Just about.
Did you see her as a general partner at the firm?
Eventually, yes. On the deals I've helped her with, she's shown a lot of growth. And she's always had good instincts for people. Now she's asking the right questions, analyzing the data. Oh, and she is very, very driven.
Good. At least the whole experiment is not a failure. When we recruited her and Sperling, we made a lot of concessions. Had they been men, neither of them would have made the cut. But we had optics to consider.
It wasn't just the optics.
You're forgetting, Ash. It was entirely the optics.
A diverse team makes better decisions. I've shown you the research.
The research assumes that all members of a diverse team are competent. They aren't. Look at where we are with the experiment. Sperling did make the cut. Then there's Linda Chow, who may or may not survive. Carter doesn't think very much of her. There's only Roma.
Well, maybe we don't know how to hire female partners. Maybe Roma can help us figure this out.
The truth is, Ash, women aren't meant for this industry. how many of them can survive the Hunger Games of the business?
Well, maybe we've made it that way. It doesn't have to be. There are plenty of women who can compete.
Not like men.
A woman won Hunger Games, by the way.
The fictional Hunger Games, Ash. This is the real world. Well, I'm glad at least the Roma's working out. Less dead wood to carry. Let's put her up for general partner. If we have to cut chow this year, it will be good to have a senior partner at the firm.
All right. I'll put it on the agenda for the annual review.
Now, where in the fuck are these lawyers? You would think, at their hourly rates, they would at least show up on time.
The trials conclusively show that both CACs and customer churn rates are well below the rest of the meal kit delivery sector.
Because of your focus on the segment.
And lower price barriers. There's no lock-ins, they can cancel anytime. Smoothie ingredients don't really cost that much. The freshness and variety we offer, and the convenience of home delivery, can't be matched by shopping at the supermarket.
Well, that makes sense. Another one?
Well, thanks, I'll pass, Ash, if you don't mind.
Oh, come on. It's Friday evening. You did good this week. Unwind a little.
I don't know.
You Ubered it, right?
Yeah, sure. Okay, but maybe just half a glass.
All right. That's the spirit. And this is my spirit.
Ooh. I hope you didn't open that bottle of wine just for me.
Hmm? Oh, no. My guest of the evening likes a good cap. Thanks for coming over. Save me some time.
Of course, not a problem.
Well, the cafe's not too far from here, but this way I can keep an eye on the oven. To your health. To blended health.
To blended health. You know, for who you are, you're really easy to talk to.
Why wouldn't I be?
Well, you have this towering reputation, and in the meeting you didn't say very much, so, I mean, to be honest, I was a little nervous.
But you didn't let it show. Good for you. Your rising stress levels made you more focused. You shifted your sights from Roma to me. I became your core. You became more articulate. Your words, your logic all flowing smoothly, even as your mind was analyzing everything about your quarry. Why is he looking at that chart so intently? Oh, why is he frowning? Ah, he's nodding. Let me drill down into this slide. You were hunting, and I was your prey.
And did I catch my prey?
You're close. So, Jen, what do you do when you're not working?
When I'm not working? Well, lately there hasn't been much of that, but my passion is scuba diving. It gets me to some interesting places in the world. And being underwater in the ocean is just magical. You know, an experience that can't be described.
Like meditation, but more fun.
Yeah. Do you meditate?
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Answer it honestly.
Of course.
Running a startup is backbreaking work. Why do you do it? With your intelligence and your personality, you could write your own ticket in any field of business.
Somehow the thought never enters my mind. You know, even on my worst days, I've never wished I was doing something else. I love what I'm doing.
Well, how long can you keep doing this?
It hasn't fazed me so far.
Well, keep that fire burning. I think that you're going to make a great entrepreneur.
Thank you, Ash.
I like to invest in entrepreneurs, not businesses.
Can I dare to hope?
Yes, I'm convinced. But technically, this is Roma's deal.
Yes, of course.
She'll have to pitch it to the investment committee.
I wish she had come.
Well, the trouble is that Concentric is new to consumer. Barring a couple, none of the general partners in the IIC have any exposure to it. They'll need someone to nudge them across the finish line.
Roma can be pretty persuasive.
Well, yes, but she just made junior partner a couple of years ago. Promising, but I don't know if she has the credibility.
But if you went to bat for us, they'd listen to you. With your reputation, you'd convince them.
Oh, the partners don't care about my reputation. They only care if I've made them money, which I have. Oh, but I do have a few chips that I could cash in if I wanted to. Are you talking to any other firms?
We have a couple conversations going, but Concentric is our top choice.
You mean your only choice? I've been an investor for a while, Jennifer, and this is not a straightforward investment. You have to believe in the company and the founder. I bet you aren't even close to a term sheet with anyone else.
Well, I wouldn't say.
Don't worry. Concentric doesn't believe in screwing the founders. You'll get a fair valuation if we decide to invest.
I should go. Your guest will probably be here soon.
Don't you want to finish our conversation? She's running late.
Okay.
Any plans for the evening?
Not really. It's been a long week, so I'll probably just turn in early.
Really? No plans on a Friday night, an attractive woman like you?
I guess I just don't have the time or the mind space.
Oh, you are so right. Relationships can take up too much space. On your calendar and in your mind. They crowd out everything else in your life. Anything suit your fancy?
What is it?
It's called Molly. Have you had it before?
You know, I should go.
Oh, relax. They're just mood modifiers for me and my guests for the evening.
I see.
You're shocked.
No. What you do in your private life is your business.
Jennifer, what would your ideal term sheet look like?
Well,
How about $3 million on 12th Creek?
oh my God, that would be great, Ash.
1x liquidation preference, and the rest of the terms can be standard NVCA.
Yes, thank you so much.
Would it make you happy?
Of course.
Let me show you something. Something spectacular. Right?
Wow.
That's the new Salesforce tower. It's going to open up next year.
That is one tall building.
200 feet taller
The
than
Transamerica Pyramid. God, what a view. Bay Bridge looks amazing from here.
Oh, doesn't it? From up here, everything looks so serene and peaceful. You can see the boats on the water, traffic in the streets, windows and skyscrapers. Everything reduced to points of light in a wondrous cityscape
Ash.
of exclusive
What are you
enjoyment
doing?
of those who can admire
Ash,
from
no.
high
I don't think
places.
this is a good idea. I'm not interested.
Don't-
Ash, what are
don't
you doing?
ruin
Ash,
the
stop.
moment.
Stop, Ash. Get
Okay,
off. What
it's
are you
okay.
doing? Get
It's
off me,
all right.
Ash.
It's
Let me,
all right.
let me
All
go.
Think about it. Stay for the night.
No, I'm out of here.
Leave and kiss your term sheet
Move
goodbye?
or I'll call 911.
Now, be smart. If I put out the word, no one is going
Get
to
out of my way.
Now, on the other hand, the alternative isn't so
Call
bad, is it?
911.
All right. All right. Get out!
As soon as the company signed, I called him and said, Eli, you've been a bad boy. Tried to cut me out of a deal. Could have been both of us on that term sheet. Now it's just me.
Oh boy, he couldn't have been happy about that.
You got that right. We're on this board together. At the next board meeting, he didn't say a fucking word to me. Didn't make eye contact.
Oh, that must have been awkward. Didn't anyone notice?
No, I bet they did. Anyway, we patched up a few weeks later. I called him and we met for drinks at the Rosewood. We're fine now.
Oh, that was smart. It's a small world. No point making enemies.
Actually, I did better than that. I brought him in on a B round.
Well, that was generous.
But Travis Whitney's a good old line firm, and Eli's a good investor. I thought they'd be good for the company.
Yeah, well, Travis is a good firm, but over the last 5 years, our track record's been a lot better.
You guys have built a great firm, that's for sure.
It's been Jeremy, really.
The man's a legend.
Well, he's slowed down a bit, but yeah, he's built it up over the last 2 decades. I've been here for the last 8 years.
How's he doing? I heard he had a heart attack.
Well, like I said, he's slowed down a bit, but he's still a Sharp as he's always been. Nothing wrong with the CPU.
What happens after Jeremy?
I don't know. But he's not going anywhere in a hurry. He's been handing off a lot of stuff to Carter Steprovsky and me.
Oh, it's a star cast right there. Brilliant investing track records. You especially. A Midas list 3 years running. Lights out, man.
I've had some luck.
Luck? There isn't a single fucking unicorn in all of enterprise tech you don't have a piece of.
Just cloud.
And that's where the action's been. So how do you do it? Do they just walk up to your door and beg you?
I have to pound the pavement, bro, just like you.
Oh, come on.
Well, it does help to be at a top 10 firm like Concentric. Which is why you should be here, Greg.
Uh-huh.
So, have you given it more thought since our call last week?
I did. I think I'm ready to make the move.
Oh, that's terrific.
I might have a few minor asks.
Look, you're going to be the only general partner on consumer on the investment committee. We're going to pull out all the stops to get you on board.
That'll be greatly appreciated.
Of course.
Last time you said there were a couple of other partners in consumer.
Yeah, both of them are relatively junior. I think they'll benefit from your experience.
Do I know them?
Oh, probably not. One of them is Norm Whiteside. We hired him out of Tower.
I think I've done a deal with him.
And the other is Roma Kapoor. She made partner 2 years ago.
Roma Kapoor. Interesting.
Oh, right. She said you did her Series B at Marin.
I did. Remind me to tell you a story about her later.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll keep it for later. So, is Jeremy involved in the decision to bring me on board?
Yes, absolutely. He's going to be thrilled that you said yes. I've recruited more than a few partners for the firm. He trusts my judgment.
And what is your judgment of me?
Greg, stop fishing.
No, seriously, I'd like to hear what a top tech investor thinks of his poor country cousin in consumer.
Well, you know me. I always do my numbers. And if you normalize for average returns in the top quartile of exits in both sectors, your investment track record in consumer is better than almost every tech investor at Concentric.
Except yours.
Consumer is going to be big in the future, Greg. And when that happens, you need to be at a firm like Concentric.
So none of this is because we were college buddies.
Greg, I'm a hard-headed businessman first.
You have a hard head, that's for sure. Do you remember the time you decided to join our pickup basketball game?
Oh boy, I know where this is going.
You lasted all of 5 minutes.
Hey, that freshman pushed me, okay?
Yeah, whatever, man. I can still remember the sound of your head hitting the pole. It's like the college clock tower went off.
Yeah, I wasn't very coordinated.
No, you weren't. You were like arms flailing, brakes not working, and then dong. You're all like a light. I had to call 911.
Well, I'm glad that you enjoyed it so much.
Thank you. Yeah. If I had kids, I would bore them to death with the story of when Uncle Ash ran into the basketball pole.
Hey, speaking of bells, you and Christina. It's been 5 years. Do I hear wedding bells in the offing?
And marriage isn't for me. Luckily, Christina agrees that marriage isn't for me. Yeah, one day she'll want more, and that'll be the end of it.
But you stuck around for 5 years.
It's comfortable. She's easygoing, gives me my space, and the sex is still fucking amazing.
All good reasons.
After the divorce with Ann, I didn't think I'd get into a relationship. Too restricted, you know. But then I got tired of playing the field. The transaction costs of a hookup were too high. Nowadays there's Tinder and such. The distance from swipe to sex is a lot shorter.
And now you're too comfortable in the relationship.
Yep. What about you? You had a string of 6-month relationships for a few years. After that's been kind of quiet on that front.
Relationships aren't my thing. Suck up too much bandwidth.
As long as you're getting plenty of action.
No worries there. Money and power make potent aphrodisiacs.
You're not paying for sex, are you?
No, you dumbass. I would never pay for sex. It's not money that draws them in. It's the scent of money. The heady perfume of money and power. They find it irresistible.
I know that smell. That's the smell of my Ferrari.
You know, the other day, I was giving this talk at business school. And there's this cute blonde in the third row. And she's smiling at me the entire time. We don't know each other, and it's not a funny presentation. So why is she smiling? And then suddenly, before it's even a conscious thought, I know what's happening. She's signaling that she's available. She may not even realize that she's doing it, but she's letting me know that she's attracted to me. It comes time for questions, and her hand is the first one that goes up, like she's letting me know that she's first in line. I smile and say, "Hi, what's your name?" Our eyes meet, and the message is sent and received. She starts out with "I love the presentation, Ash," and follows it up with a softball question. I answer and move on to other questions. But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, maybe I should hang back for a bit after the presentation. Just, out of curiosity, to find out if I'm right about her. And I do.
You dog. You totally fucked her.
Well, like I said, my curiosity got the better of me.
Yeah, right. You fucked her.
End of the day, we're just put here to transmit our genes, my friend. I'm just doing what I'm supposed to. Just a slave to my genes.
To transmit your genes, you have to procreate. And I bet that's never happening. The Ash Williams line of hard-headed businessmen will die out with you.
You know, an interesting article I read the other day. 8% of men in a large part of Asia can trace their ancestry to one man, Genghis Khan. That's like 0.5% of the world's men.
You're kidding me. That's like millions of men.
Yeah, 20 million.
That's a lot of rape and plunder by one guy.
No. You can't achieve this kind of spread through rape. But if you're a high-status male and there's prestige in burying your child, then it gets easier. And if your male children inherit your high status, well, then we're looking at a geometric progression. 200 years after Genghis Khan, Tamerlane was still claiming that he was his descendant. That's how big Genghis Khan was during his day.
What a rush it must have been to be Genghis fucking Khan.
You know what I think, Greg? I think we are the Mongols of the modern day. The Genghis fucking Khans of today.
That's deep, man. I need some weed to process that. Got any?
What am I, your dealer?
It's legal now.
No, it's not. Just pass the ballot, it's still illegal.
I have some at my house.
No way. I've got to work tomorrow. And so do you.
Party pooper.
Yeah. Want me to call you an Uber?
Nah, I'll be fine. Oh, or not.
All right, buddy, come on. All right. All right, so I'm going to set us up to meet on Monday, and we are going to close this out.
Yep. Let's do it.
You don't know that I know. Watch me every night, and I just can't resist the urge to stand here in the light. Your pretty eyes upon me, could I come undone? And I could close the curtain, but this is too much fun. Get off from you, get off from me. Can you watch your want? Now is the night to give and take.
So, how have you been?
Good.
Jennifer, we're all adults here. If you've decided to go with another firm, that's fine. It happens. It's just business. I don't usually call a company twice, but this one didn't quite fit the pattern. All the signs were positive until Thursday, and then radio silence.
It's not what you think.
What's not what I think? Are you going with another firm, yes or no?
Your partner, Ash Williams, called me to his apartment and tried to force himself on me.
What?
He asked me to come to his apartment to explain the lead gen numbers to him. There he got drunk and high and tried to get me to have sex with him.
Ash Williams
Yes.
called you to his apartment to discuss lead gen numbers?
Yes.
Without informing me, this is my deal.
Really? That's what's wrong with this.
Sorry, it's just highly unusual, that's all, to have met you without me.
He said you had a prior engagement and couldn't make it. Of course, now I know the whole thing was a setup.
So he called you to his apartment, huh? When did he ask you to go there?
Right after the meeting on Thursday, in the lobby, he first asked me to meet him at a cafe near his place. Then he called and gave some bullshit story and changed the location to his apartment.
In the lobby, huh? Yeah, you did step out for a couple of minutes. What did he say? Why did he want to meet?
He said he wanted to understand the lead gen numbers a little better, but he didn't have time to go over my spreadsheet, so I offered to walk him through it.
You offered? I thought you said he asked you.
No, I wanted to address his concerns, but then on the day of, he changed the venue to his apartment.
Strange. Doesn't even do consumer. It's just a sounding board for me. Why would he go around me?
Did you even hear what I was saying? I said he tried to get me to have sex with him. That's why he called me to his apartment.
And you said no, I presume.
What do you think?
Did he hurt you?
No.
Did he use force?
Yes. He pretended to show me the city skyline from his window. Then he grabbed me from behind and wouldn't let go.
And then?
Then he tried to kiss me. I pushed him off and ran.
Did he try and stop you?
Yes, he tried to block me from leaving.
And then?
Then I started to call 911 and he finally let me go. You're kidding, right? He calls me to his apartment on false pretenses, gets high, tries to paw me, threatens to pull the investment, blocks
He
my...
was high.
Drunk and high. He took this pill in front of me, offered it to me.
And he threatened to pull the investment.
Yes!
Well, that's not for him to decide. This is my deal.
I don't know what I'm trying to convince you about, Roma. If you see nothing wrong with this, and
I
the
didn't
only
say
thing
there's
here-
nothing wrong with this.
Good luck to you and your firm.
It's wrong, all right. What Ash did was wrong. Please, sit down. Jennifer, I like you, and I like your business. I want to get this deal done, do you?
After what happened,
I've known Ash for a couple of years now, ever since I joined Concentric. He's been helpful, and he's one of the smartest investors around. Turns out he's a bit of a jerk as well, but so what? You'll be dealing with me, not him.
a bit of a jerk.
So he's a total creep in his personal life. We don't care.
Do you know what it feels like to be assaulted? You have no idea, do you? It's been 3 days, and still when I think about it, my heart starts pounding. The images, I wish I could erase them from my memory. It could have been a lot worse. He could have knocked the phone out of my hand, overpowered me. He's a lot bigger than me. And then there's the guilt. Why did I go to his apartment? Why didn't I leave early? There were so many warning signs. I even got up to leave a couple of times, but I didn't. Because I wanted that fucking term sheet so bad.
I'm sorry you had to go through this.
And all this time, you've been defending him or wondering why he went around you? disappointed in you, Roma.
What did you think I would say?
I thought you would be appalled at what Ash did and would raise hell inside Concentric, but clearly I was wrong.
Jennifer, you're letting your emotions get in the way.
I didn't think it would help. After all, your firm is all men, but somehow I thought you would fight.
How would that have helped?
It wouldn't have, but after what happened to
What
me.
happened exactly? What did he actually do? You're not hurt. He didn't lay a hand on you. So what happened? You felt hurt, stressed, threatened. Get over it. Running a startup is a contact sport. If you don't like the contact, go play badminton or something. I think I'll leave. I didn't mean that. Jen, please. I've believed in you. I've spent 2 months on you and your company. The least you can do is stay and hear me out. How old are you?
27.
Well, I'm 45. Came to this country when I was 12. At school, I fit every single stereotype of being fresh off the boat. I was teased endlessly at my all-white school. For the thick accent, the slick oiled hair, the skirts that went down to my ankles, but you know what? Made me tough. I don't let it bother me. I'm used to being different, sticking out. White kids at school, privileged men in the valley. Men run the world of tech. And men have dicks. You're a looker, you're going to get proposition. You have to be able to handle it and not let it get to you.
I'm used to being hit on, but this was a power play.
There is no law against calling someone to your apartment on false pretenses.
He used force.
And stopped when you said no.
Not when I said no. When I started to call 911.
Still, no harm, no foul.
And you see nothing wrong with his threats to pull the investment?
Well, that was pretty skanky, but you did walk away, didn't you?
How can you just wave this off, Roma?
Jen, I know you're upset. And maybe you have good reason to be. But abandoning your mission to lick your wounds, that's not how you get over this. The best way to get over a bad round life deals you is to win the next one.
If a predator like him can thrive at Concentric, what does it say about the firm?
Concentric is the right firm for you. And you will be dealing with me, not him. Jen, I know you need the investment.
Do you think you can still make this happen?
Absolutely. This is my deal. Ash may have said a couple of things when he was high, but if I can convince the investment committee, he's not going to get in the way. I'm sorry if I said something to upset you. I just think this is the right deal for you and for Blended Health. You're okay moving forward with this?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
So what are the next steps?
Leave this with me for now. I'll keep you posted. In a couple of weeks, if all goes well, we'll be celebrating.
Thanks, Roma.
You bet. You go on ahead. I have to make a call.
Roma, I was just heading out.
I can call you later.
Is this about blended health?
Yeah, you said we could talk after last week.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
No?
No, I don't think we should make the investment. The CACs are too iffy, the trials were too limited.
Ash, I don't agree. I think the data is a good representation of what the company...
No, Roma, I just don't agree. It's just too risky right now. I can't support the investment.
You're saying we should decline.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Look, I really have to go. If you still want to talk, I'll be in the office tomorrow.
Don't live in the zone. You feel like
Hey, got a minute?
I have a meeting I have to prepare for.
Blended Health. Solid company, terrific CEO. We agreed on this last week. What do we need to do to get the deal done?
I told you, I can't support the investment.
I need this to happen, Ash.
Well, then you should go ahead and take it to the investment committee.
You're on it. They won't agree if you aren't supporting it.
Probably.
You were pretty positive about the company last week. Can I ask what changed your mind?
Well, I took a look at the numbers she sent us. They won't scale from test market to nationwide. And if we don't know what we're going to spend to acquire customers, we don't have a case.
I see.
Look, she should come back in a year or so with higher confidence numbers. Right now, it's just too risky.
And that's your considered opinion?
Roma, I can't in good conscience go to the IC and tell them I think this is a good investment.
I've spent 2 months on this deal, Ash. I think I need a better reason than the one you just gave me.
I've been doing this for years. Trust me when I tell you.
I wish I could.
What?
Trust you.
Look, I know you put a lot of work into this, but there's plenty of game out there if you're hustling.
Right. If I'm hustling.
You're not going to be difficult about this, are you?
Next time while I'm hustling, Ash, I'll be sure to only look at companies with male CEOs. Yeah, and all male founding teams.
What are you talking about?
So, did you really look at the data, Ash? Or did you have her come over to your apartment and show it to you?
Yes, I called her over. I don't have time to decipher someone else's 10-meg spreadsheet.
Without informing me, this is my deal.
Oversight.
Bullshit.
I forgot to, then it got too late.
You wanted her to come alone, Ash. That's what you had planned all along, so you could get into her pants.
Excuse me?
Except that you had it all wrong. She was starstruck all right by the 3-time Midas lister, but not enough to put out.
Ridiculous.
She rejected your advances, and this is your revenge.
Careful. You want to be careful what you say to me or about me.
I'm not hearing a denial.
I have to get back to work.
So it's true. Everything she told me, all true.
I don't know what she said. It was Friday evening. We're both adults. I don't see a problem.
Sure. Why would there be a problem? Except that you were drunk, and high, you used force, you blocked her way, and then you threatened to nix the investment if she didn't have sex with you?
Is that what she said? My God, what an imagination. It seems like she's trying to get back at me.
Right. Of course.
I told her that I didn't have confidence in the numbers and that I couldn't support the investment.
Right. And then you turned around and asked her to have sex with you, sure.
I have a meeting.
I have worked for 2 fucking months on this deal.
You'll get over it.
And I'm not about to give it up because you couldn't get laid on a Friday night. I'll go to Jeremy. I'll go to the partnership.
You won't do that. This is just a deal. They come and go. You mess with me, your career here and everywhere in the valley is over. You know that. I know that. Now get out.
It is just a deal for you two. You liked the company last week. All you have to do is support it and avoid the mess.
Are you for real? have any idea of what I mean to this firm?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
For the last 5 years, I have been the top investor here. Last year, a single investment of mine returned the whole fund. The entire fucking fund. Each of the LPs keeps coming back because of me. All of those partners know what I mean to his bank balance. Now that's me. And then there's you. A second-year partner with no exits, long on talk, short on results. Now, who do you think they're going to listen to, sweetheart? Who do you think they'll believe? You know where the door is. Oh, by the way, Roma, Greg Renner joined. He told me an interesting story about you.
That Ash Williams sounds like a complete joke.
Real piece of work.
Poor Jennifer.
Yeah, she's not getting a term sheet from us anytime soon. I don't know what to tell her. She'll be heartbroken.
I'm talking about what happened at Ash's apartment. Must have been traumatic for the girl.
She was pretty shaken up. Told me off for being insensitive. I guess she expected me to be more supportive.
Weren't you?
I was just trying to keep us focused on the important thing, which is getting her company funded. Now, of course, that's not happening, thanks to Ash Hole Williams.
So now what?
I don't know. I've worked on this deal for 2 months. To lose it because Ash's ego couldn't stand being turned down. Find that hard to stomach. And you know I don't like bullies.
I know. Even at school, you get into scraps all the time with boys twice your size.
I should go punch him on the nose.
So, what is it that makes you so mad about this?
You mean besides the fact that Ash is ruining a perfectly good deal for his own petty reasons?
Ah, so it's because Ash is ruining your deal.
Yes.
And what about what happened with Jennifer?
Of course that shouldn't have happened, but she got away without a scratch on her.
He used force, blocked her way. She's lucky she didn't get hurt. And then there's the emotional trauma from the assault row. It's not something you get over in a hurry.
I suppose.
If it had been you in Jennifer's place, I don't know what I would have done to that brownie.
You would have gone and gouged out his eyes. But seriously, Sumi, sometimes I think women do themselves a disservice by being these dainty, delicate darlings, these shrinking violets. If you want to get somewhere in a man's world, you have to learn to deal with this shit. Don't just retreat into your shell the moment something not nice happens. Some men are going to be jerks. It's the law of averages. If they're really bad ones, call 911.
Not everyone is like you, Roma. You're a fighter. You always gave as good as you.
Oh yeah. Any man who tries to pull shit like that on me will get a plate broken on his head.
Roma, this is a lot more than just the assault. Ash was in a position to deny her the funding that her company needs. And he used his power to get Jennifer to have sex with her. That is classic sexual harassment. If this had happened at Surpass and Jennifer and Ash were employees, he would have been fired the very same day.
But he's not getting fired from Concentric. And even if this was sexual harassment, the ad don't have the time for this. I'm an investor, not a lawyer.
And what about doing the right thing here?
What am I supposed to do? If she feels like she has a case, let her go sue Concentric.
A lone woman against a powerful venture capital firm. We'll just bury her in legal fees.
I can't help that. Do you believe her? I don't think she's lying. Felt pretty real to me.
I think you should help her.
I tried. I tried to get the deal done. It didn't work. And in the bargain, I made an enemy out of Ash Williams, which, by the way, is not good for my career as a VC.
Can I tell you something?
More advice?
मैं नहीं दूंगी advice तो कौन देगा? Come here. Come here. I think you're being a little naive, Roma.
What do you mean?
In these power plays, you either shut up and take it, or you totally crush your opponent. Finish them off.
Sumitra Machiavelli?
You threatened Ash. You made a powerful enemy. He can make your life miserable at Concentric.
Or anywhere else in the valley, as he told me quite plainly. The VC world is a small one. The whisper in the right ear is all it takes.
Well then, all the more reason to do the right thing. You have nothing to lose. He's already your enemy. On the other hand, if you let it pass, it will just embolden a predator like Ash.
Did you talk to your boss about your comp?
Changing the subject.
Did you?
Stop badgering me.
Look who's talking. You badgered me for the last half an hour about doing the right thing. When I asked you if you've done the right thing, which by the way you promised to do.
Acha Baba, I did, Bas.
You met him?
Yes.
And what did he say? Did he have a good explanation for your comp?
Actually, he said a lot of things. Like my raises are in the top quartile and I should be happy with them.
Raises don't pay the fucking mortgage. It's the total comp that counts.
I said pretty much the same thing, but politely.
And what did he say?
A lot of this and that my career should come first, comp isn't everything, how I'm doing so well, going places. Then he went on about how comp budgets were tight and that my raises were much higher than my peers. How could he justify this to them? Etc., etc. All standard operating procedure on how to manage a comp discussion with an employee. There's probably a YouTube video on it somewhere.
So what are you going to do?
I don't know. He's the EVP of HR and my boss.
Can I tell you something?
Like advice?
Mm-hmm.
तुम नहीं दोगी तो कौन दोगी?
Fuck him. Fuck your boss. Fuck sir boss.
Quite elegantly put, I must say.
Been underpaying you for years. They should be compensating you for lost wages, not stonewalling you when you're asking for parity. Quit.
Quit. And do what? Go where?
So you'll let them take advantage of you.
Anyway, no one's going to hire me. At my level in HR, there are just a handful of jobs in the industry.
Then look for a different job in a different industry. You've been doing the same goddamn thing for 20 years now.
All this time, I didn't know I was being underpaid. And I was happy. Ignorance was bliss. Now you know, chupta hai. It hurts to think that all these years my bosses gave me high ratings but did nothing to rebalance my salary. If she's not complaining, why bother? If I'd been more aggressive in my comp reviews, if I'd been a man, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
This is bullshit. You have a resume?
No,
I'm gonna make you one. I'll use your LinkedIn profile.
I haven't updated that in years.
That's alright, I know enough to start with. And I want you to talk to a good executive recruiter. I know one. Will you meet with her?
I'll think about it.
So you'd rather be bitter and depressed about being unfairly treated than interview.
Acha Baba, I'll talk to her, bas. Ab mood mat kharab karo. Let's watch a Bollywood movie on Netflix. I'm in the mood for some Mumbai underworld time. If there's a torture scene, I can imagine my boss being shot.
Look down on me.
this is disturbing.
Yes, it is.
Roma, I want you to drop the whole thing.
What? Why?
For your own good.
Oh, I see. So be a good little girl, run along and go play with your dolls.
This has nothing to do with your being a woman.
No, but it has everything to do with Jennifer Johnson being a woman and Ash Williams being a predatory man.
Ash is the future of this firm. This will hurt him and the firm's reputation, and that hurts us all.
Maybe the firm's reputation and future shouldn't rest in the hands of a rapist.
Roma, you need to be very careful with your words.
Why? Why do I have to be careful? I'm not the one who sexually assaulted a founder.
He did assault her, not the way you described it.
Come on, Jeremy. Using force, blocking her way.
Assuming that actually happened, that is not assault.
You're missing the point here. He used his position of power as someone who controls her investment decision to get her to have sex with him. That's sexual harassment, plain and simple.
No, it isn't. She doesn't work at Concentric. It didn't happen at the workplace. And what happens between two people working at different companies, the law doesn't say anything about it.
So you've already consulted with the lawyers? Ash talked to you.
Look, Roma, you've got a great career ahead of you here at Concentric or wherever you go after this.
Are you saying I should leave?
No, but it will get very sticky if you're around. We're not a large partnership, and Ash is adamant that you and this woman are making the whole thing up.
I'm not leaving. You'll have to fire me.
I'm not going to fire you.
No, you won't. Not unless you want every single partner in this firm to know about what's going on.
So, you're threatening me. Wow, because you put in a little time on the company?
No. Because I don't like bullies. And Ash Williams is a bully of the worst kind.
Roma, sit down. Sit down, please. Okay, I'll start an investigation. Just me. I don't want anyone else involved.
All right?
Will the Johnson woman talk to me?
She will.
Okay? But until then, neither you nor she can say a word about this to anyone. Are we clear?
Clear as day. Hey,
Hello there, stranger.
Greg, it's so good to see you.
How have you been?
I've been good, and you?
Great. Wow, Roma, it's been what, 10 years? You don't look a day older.
What can I say? Fountain of youth. You don't look so bad yourself.
Oh, it's okay. You don't have to.
No, I mean it. Wow. 10 years, so much to catch up on.
Yep.
By the way, thrilled that you've joined Concentric. Consumer could use an ally on the investment committee.
Thanks, Roma. It was a terrific opportunity to take a firm like Concentric into a new sector. I didn't want to miss it.
Consumer's not that new, you know. I've been here, pounding the pavement for the past 2 years.
Of course. I didn't mean brand new. I just meant...
Greg, I'm just teasing. We're thrilled to have you leading the way.
Thanks. All right, catch me up. What have you been up to all these years?
Mostly Plumtree, which did well.
Yes, that was a nice exit. Congratulations.
Thank you. You could have been with us for the ride, but you decided to leave immediately after. Did I scare you off?
Yeah, Hilltop was a great opportunity.
You could have kept your seat on the board.
It wouldn't have worked. And after Plumtree?
Well, took a couple of years off and then joined Concentric.
Enjoying it?
Loving it. The firm's been really supportive. And a couple of my companies are doing very well.
Great.
And what about you?
Well, I've stayed in the straight and narrow. Marin to Hilltop, Hilltop to EdgeCap, and now here.
And a few nice exits along the way, I heard. Congratulations.
It's been a good run.
And now you're here. So, how can I help, Greg? Can I give you a lay of the land, a primer on consumer here at Concentric?
Thanks, Roma. But let's keep that for another time.
Sure, whenever you'd like, just say the word.
I actually want to talk to you about something else.
Okay?
Roma, the investigation that Jeremy's doing about Ash.
Uh-huh.
Drop it.
Why do you care?
It won't do you any good.
Ash brought you into Concentric,
It
right?
could seriously hurt your career.
Does he know you from somewhere?
I'm saying this as a well-wisher.
Does he?
We were roommates at college.
Of course you were.
Roma, you don't want to mess with Ash.
So you're the messenger, huh?
You'll get hurt.
Thanks for the concern, Greg.
Drop the demand for an investigation.
No.
You have nothing to gain, everything to lose.
No. I guess this first meeting isn't going so well, huh?
I was looking forward to working with you.
Oh, now you're not? And I don't have an ally on the investment committee anymore?
I wish you could see where your self-interest lies.
Oh, I do. Ask your buddy if he does.
Did you know he wanted to bring you up for general partner this year? Before all this happened, of course.
This year?
Yes.
What does Jeremy think?
If Ash wants it, Jeremy will agree.
I see.
Could still happen, you know. You could still be brought up for general partner this year. It'd be a big step up for you. Better economics and more visibility in the industry. But you have to drop the investigation.
What about Jennifer?
What about her?
Does Blended Health get funded?
She's a casualty of war, Roma. Forget her.
You mean a casualty of Ash's depravity, which he'll continue to inflict upon other people while Blended Health goes under?
Come on, Roma. You didn't lay a hand on her.
Right.
And you don't have to play Mother Teresa to every fucking entrepreneur who walks in the door.
Welcome to Concentric, Greg.
Roma, will you think about it? Please?
Well, I've completed my investigation of the matter that you brought to me last week. At this time, I cannot conclude that there was any sexual misconduct or impropriety.
Are you serious?
However, in order to exercise abundant caution, Ash and I have agreed that he will not meet any female founder or executive unless it's in a public place. This arrangement stays within this room.
I see. So the old boys are sticking up for each other, huh? Circling the wagons. Why am I not surprised?
I'm sorry you see it that way.
You're just whitewashing the whole thing.
Roma, there's no evidence. It's just what the woman is saying.
Jennifer. The woman's name is Jennifer.
It's just Jennifer's account of what happened, and then you have Ash's side of the story, which is completely different.
Of course it is.
According to Ash, she's lying, making the whole thing up. It's her way of getting revenge once Ash told her that Concentric was not going to invest in her company. After that, she changed her behavior. First, she tried to seduce him, and
Is
then...
that what he's saying now? I guess he's had time to work on his story.
First, she tried to seduce me, and when the seduction didn't work, she started screaming, and then she stormed out of my apartment.
Full points for creativity. But sorry, I don't believe it.
But you believe the girl's story.
Yes, I believe Jennifer's story. I know her. She wouldn't lie about something like this.
I know, but you see how this becomes a he said, she said sort of thing?
Uh-huh. And what about all the shenanigans he went through to get her alone in his apartment?
Well, that was strange, but Ash can explain it.
She asked to meet me. I forgot to invite you. Calling her to the apartment was a last-minute thing.
How very convenient.
Roma, let me ask you this. When she told you her story, did you notice any hesitation, any uncertainty, any signs that she might be lying? You're an investor. I'm sure you can pick up on these things.
No, absolutely no signs. But I am picking up a strong scent right now. The scent of bullshit.
Roma, this is so unlike you.
Why? Because I'm not playing by your rules?
To close out my investigation, I did reach a conclusion on another matter. Ash did go around you and meet your company without you, and that was not okay. Especially since the two of you now disagree on the investment decision. So I've decided to take another look at the company. This time you'll be working with me, not Ash. And if all goes well, and I promise not to give you a hard time, I'll support your investment decision to the IC. So basically, Roma, you get what you want. The company gets funded, and everything goes back to the way it was.
I'm afraid that's not going to be enough.
What the fuck do you want?
If he gets away with it, he'll just keep on doing it.
Excuse me?
And other men here at Concentric. Who knows how many sexual predators like him we have here.
I told you, Jeremy, do not give away anything to this bitch.
Ash!
You want to take this to the company? You go right ahead. Let's see what happens. Let's see who they believe. You or me. And after this, let's see you get a job in this entire fucking valley.
Ash, back off. Roma, you've got to come to your senses. We have 15 partners in this firm. If you go to the partnership with this, it's as good as going public. It will severely hurt the firm's reputation, and that hurts us all.
Which is why we should avoid it at all costs.
Gloria, ask Greg to come in here, please. You want a bar brawl? I'm going to give you one.
What does Greg have to do with any of this?
Quite a lot, actually. You'll see.
Suit yourself.
Greg, tell us what you told me about Roma.
Top of the morning to you too.
Greg, this is serious.
I can see that.
Tell us about your Series B with Roma's company.
May I sit down, please?
What's going on here? What does my Series B have to do with any of this?
You'll see. Go on, Greg.
So in the fall of 2007, almost 10 years ago, I was working for Marin Ventures at the time. Roma's company was looking for a Series B round. It wasn't straightforward. The company was doing okay. They'd done a bit of a pivot in their target market. And early results were positive, but like I said, you need to be a bit of a believer as an investor.
Get to the point, Greg.
Getting there? So Marin was interested, but there wasn't a lot of interest elsewhere. Roma did an excellent job with the pitch and the whole process at Marin. She worked with me pretty closely during that 3-week period. In the 3rd week, she spent the night at my place a couple of times. Sorry, Roma.
Fuck you, Greg. This is ridiculous. What are we living in? Victorian fucking England? So I slept with him 10 years ago. What does that have to do with
So
what we're
she
talking about?
seduced her.
She
What?
didn't. She didn't. We were both unattached at the time. It sort of happened.
Excuse me, but what does any
But
of this have
Moran
to do?
did the Series B, so it was a sexual favor.
Absolutely
I think
not.
Marin would have done it anyway, but it was a good investment.
Oh, come on, Greg. She offered you sex right before you gave her a term sheet. That's more than just hormones and coincidence.
Hey, asshole. I'm still in the room.
This does point to some calculation on your side, Roma.
Oh, and what was he? An innocent victim to my cunning plot?
I'm a guy. An attractive woman offers herself
Oh,
to
can
me.
we please stop this bullshit? What does it even prove? And what does it have to do with what Ash did?
I'll tell you. You seduced Greg to get a term sheet out of him, just like Jennifer tried with me.
Two unconnected lies don't make a truth.
Oh, we'll let the partners decide that, won't we? They should know who we're dealing with here. You go to the partners with your story. I'll counter with mine. And we'll see who comes out the worst for it.
Really?
What did he say?
That it was your word against Ash's.
And of course, Ash said he's innocent.
Actually, he said that you tried to seduce him.
So Jeremy does a sham investigation and clears the name of his blue-eyed boy. Why am I not surprised? When Jeremy called me to get my account of what happened, he wasn't buying anything I was saying. Like he'd already made up his mind. Now what?
Well, I could go to the partnership. But if Jeremy says he's conducted an investigation and found nothing conclusive, it won't go anywhere. The partners are all beholden to Ash. And if Jeremy's supporting him, I don't stand a chance.
I told you it wouldn't work. Your firm is no different from any other VC firm in the Valley. All men and a few token women.
It's not just the numbers, Jen. It's that the power rests in their hands.
Well, that's that then, isn't it?
Well, there may be a way out, but it's a one-way street.
What?
We have to force their hand.
How?
You go public. You take your story, you post it online, and I mean every single detail with names.
No one will ever fund me. My career will go up in smoke.
It won't, Jen. Things are different now. There's a lot of talk about changing the bro culture in the Valley, and this is sexual harassment, the worst form of that culture. The women in the industry will all support us,
A handful of women?
and many men.
But what will it achieve? Maybe it'll embarrass Concentric, but it'll just be a speed bump. Jeremy and Ash will continue to run the firm. Nothing will change, but my company will never be funded.
Are you getting a term sheet from someone else in the near future? I've seen your cash burn numbers, Jen. You need the money. I'm not saying you won't be able to line up another investor, but that'll take time. Can you afford to take that risk with your cash situation?
I can cut staff, get some runway.
That'll be a slow death. Trust me, Jen, it'll work. Honestly, I don't even think it'll come to that. When I show them a draft of what you're going to post, they'll cave. A VC firm can handle a lot of things, but a scandal of this nature, it'll be toxic. The LPs will bolt. They'll have to do their next round with Saudi money. But Jen, if you're going to do this, you have to be willing to go through with it. You can't back out later.
Why are you putting all of this on me? Why aren't you writing a blog post of your own?
You're the victim here.
But they shut you down when you blew the whistle on Ash. Isn't that part of the story, the cover up?
Fair enough. Okay, how about this? We'll give them 24 hours to meet our demands. After that, my story goes online as well.
We should both post at the same time.
All right?
What are we asking for?
That blended health is funded and that Ash is fired.
They won't fire Ash.
Oh, yes, they will. If there's one thing rich old men value more than their money, it's their reputation.
Why are you doing this? It can't be because of us. If blended health doesn't get funded, it makes no difference to you.
When you first told me about all this, you said you thought I would fight, right? Well, this is me fighting. For you, for us, for all the women in the industry. I know this matters to you too, Jen.
I can't believe this happened to me. It's 2017, for Christ's sake.
Sexual harassment is like any other crime. They get away with it, they just keep on doing it.
This probably happens to women in the tech industry all the time.
Someone has to fight back.
If this works, you have to stay at the firm and be on our board. I don't trust anyone else at Concentric. They might just throw us under the bus.
If this works, I have no intentions of going anywhere.
And if it doesn't,
If it doesn't, then we'll both be calling VC firms. Me for a job and you for funding.
we could offer them a package deal.
Or carpool.
Let's do it.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Let's teach those bastards a lesson.
There is no going back from this, Jen.
Let's do this.
All right. Terrific. Right, go back to the office. Write up an account of what happened. And I mean every single detail. Send me a draft, I'll send you mine. Okay. Oh, and Jen, let's use Messenger, not our work mess.
Got it.
Jeremy, can we meet tomorrow morning? Oh, I think you should make the time. You'll want to hear what I have to say.
Missing your Sunday golf, Jeremy? Must be important.
It is. Thanks for coming in on a Sunday.
No problem. What's up?
I met Roma on Friday.
What for?
I'm tired, Ash. Old and tired. Tired of this business where we don't really make anything useful. We just move money around and keep some for ourselves. And doing just that much makes us some of the richest human beings on the planet.
Jeremy, Roma, why does she need you?
All that money, after a while, it's meaningless. The next million doesn't matter as much, even as a way of keeping score. What matters is your legacy. Will they remember me in 10, 20, or 50 years? How will they remember me? Legacy. That's what matters. Did you have to go after that woman?
Jeremy, I told you, she tried to seduce me.
I know, that's what you said.
What happened in this meeting with Roma?
Jennifer Johnson is going to post her account of what happened in your apartment on Medium.
What?
And Roma will post her side of the story.
Oh, she's bluffing. She wouldn't dare. Would get her a lawsuit.
She wasn't bluffing, Ash. She showed me the drafts. There was a lot of stuff in there. A lot of detail.
Oh, so what? I'll post an equally detailed rebuttal about how Jennifer Johnson tried to seduce me.
This isn't the court of law, Ash. It's the court of public opinion. Today in the Valley, every party or conference you go to, gender bias and the bro culture is all anyone hears. If the Czech press get a hold of this, they'll go to town with it. It will severely hurt our reputation. LPs may try to pull out. We may not have a firm in a few months' time.
Oh, they won't. We've made them a lot of money. We'll go talk to them, schmooze them, bully them, whatever it takes. This is what we do, and we're good at it.
It won't work, Ash. Not this time.
What does she want?
She wants blended health funded. She wants you and Greg gone.
What?
She wants to be general partner for consumer.
Ridiculous.
I met her here yesterday. I agreed to her terms.
Jeremy, what are you saying?
You've done well for us, Ash. I'm sorry that it has to end like this.
You can't do this. The LPs, the partners, they'll revolt. I'm the top investor at this firm. You can't fire me.
I'm not going to fire you. You're going to resign.
Absolutely not. I'm not going to give in to blackmail. Let them go public. I'll fight. I'll sue for slander.
You have no choice. If you don't leave and the sordid details of your encounter with Johnson get out on the internet, you're finished. The firm, too, for shielding you. But you'll never be able to raise money again. No one will want you on their board. Your career as a VC will be over.
Well, that's my choice to make. I'm prepared to take that risk.
You are an existential threat to the firm. I cannot allow you to continue.
Jeremy, we can fight this. We've fought other battles before. I won't let anything happen to the firm, you know that. You would do this. To me?
I'm sorry.
You were my mentor. You taught me this business. And I repaid you by making Concentric the firm it is today. You and me, we were a team.
Everything you say is true.
Then why?
Why do you do this? I'm assuming it wasn't the first time. Men using power to get sex is as old as human beings are. Civilization is just a thin veneer over our natural instincts. That's the way I see it, but I'm curious how you saw it. You can keep denying it, Ash, but you're gonna have to confront it if you want to continue and come back.
Because it's easy. That's why I do it. It's a lot easier than the complicated mating rituals of women. What am I really asking for? So little. It's an exchange, a barter. I give them something they want, they give me something I want. It doesn't make sense. I've never seen you give up on a fight before. Why now?
Self-preservation.
Letting me go is also going to hurt the firm. The LPs won't like it. Why are you doing this?
20 years ago, it wouldn't have mattered. It's different now.
What do you mean? What happened 20 years ago?
Nothing.
After all we've been through together, you owe me an honest answer. Jeremy!
It's not just the firm, it's me. When this hits the press, it'll be read far and wide. The New York Times, the Wall Street Journal, financial press. Women who have been persuaded to stay quiet about what happened to them will rethink their decisions. Some of them will break their silence about me.
Look, if it's just one or two, we might be able to negotiate
There'll
something.
be more than that. They'll come out of the woodwork. Once they see that I'm within reach of their pitchforks, they'll want to stick it to me. It's not you or me. It's the moment. You did what you did at this moment in history when you can't get away with it anymore.
But you're going to let Roma get away with this.
Why not? By keeping her and Johnson in the fold, we buy their silence. They stay vested in the firm and its reputation. You have to hand it to that Roma. She had the guts and the balls to take us on and win. Maybe she should be running Concentric.
Let me talk to her.
No, Ash. It's done. I don't want you coming into the office on Monday. Gloria will pack up your things and take them to your home. We'll need to come up with a story about why you left. Something about taking time to revisit and rejuvenate your career. I'll let you write it. Take care of yourself, Ash.
kids actually. Where do they find these child actors? Winona Ryder too. That monster thing was so scary. You mean the love child of Alien and the Cactus? You know what we should do to wash away the aftertaste of horror? Cognac? Comedy. Let's watch Master of None Season 2. Absolutely not. It's too late. Come on, you people were so ready. Just one episode.
You never watch just one episode. And I have to be at the gym early in the morning.
अरे छोड़ दे जिम को एक दिन के लिए. Nothing happens if you skip a day.
You obviously don't know what delayed gratification means.
It's called carpe diem, not carpe tomorrow.
Speaking of which, did you carpe diem with Jennifer yesterday?
Oh yes, and I was brilliant. We met for 2 hours. The second half was all her selling the company to me.
It'll be a good match. They need some adult supervision over there. You can be mom to all of them.
She's offering me HR and something called producer partner development. Basically managing the network of suppliers.
That sounds interesting.
It'll be something different.
It will mean a pay cut though.
Yes, but I plan to get rich on my stock options and then hold it over your Jijaji's head for the rest of his life.
Poor Jijaji.
You know, blended health has a different vibe. Compared to it, Surpass feels cold, sterile, no heart. By the way, she's a big fan of yours.
I'm a big fan of hers too. Otherwise, I wouldn't have made the investment.
You made the investment, yes, but you also went and killed that ogre that tried to cause her harm. I think that matters more to her. Women are like that.
I wish they were less like that.
Of course, she doesn't know what your real motivations were. Only you do. So what was it, Roma? Were you doing the right thing, or was it just a smart move?
It's late, Dee. I'm tired. Come, let's go to bed.
Whatever it was bold and you won. And in this world that men run, winning is what matters. Without women, I think they just kill each other to get that Salesman of the Year award.
Can we talk about this in the morning, Dee? I have to be at the gym at 7 a.m.
Can I come to the gym with you? We can gossip while doing planks.
No.
Hurry, you. Wake me up now.
No, now let's go to bed. Come.
You want to keep all those hot trainers to yourself, huh?
Yes, I do.
Technology investing is never going to go out of fashion. Disruptive technologies will change, market cycles will come and go, but the tech startup is here to stay. And there has never been a better time to be starting a company, and there has never been a better time to be a technology investor. At Guidance Capital, we invest in those select few businesses that are using technology to disrupt age-old businesses. We love taking on entrenched, monopolistic industries, fintech, healthcare, AI, cloud. The firm may be new, but the investing partners are some of the best tech investors today. We're building a new kind of firm for today's entrepreneur, for tomorrow's world. Thank you. Questions? Wow, that is a lot of hands. Yes, in the fourth row. Can someone get a mic to her? Hi, what's your name?
much for coming, and this is the reason we do this, is your love and support and encouragement. So happy that you took the time out to be here and cheer us on. For those of you who are donors in the audience, thank you so much for your support. We could not do what we do without your help. For those of you that are not, please do consider us for your charitable contributions, since end of year is coming up, so we may continue telling these stories. A couple of quick notes. We're going to have a talk back with the playwright, Basab Pradhan, who's also the co-founder and artistic director of Bay Area Drama Company, and the cast. And right after the talk back, we would love it if you would be able to stay for a couple of minutes and just tell us your thoughts outside in the lobby. The cast will be there as well. Please help us spread the word. There are 3 more shows left, so we would love it if you shared on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever your social media of choice is. If you could please take some photos outside in the lobby in front of the banner and post about it and help us spread the word, that would be wonderful. Thank you all again so very much.